Well, I can't believe I'm doing this, but back in February, I decided that, I think I'm gonna take this bonnet off. I decided that after having reconstructive foot and ankle surgery that it was time for me to work on something that had been kind of a thorn in my side for a number of years. I think like most of my childhood, most of my teenager years, and young adult, and I guess I'm like mid-adult now, I don't know. Anywho, so I had a reconstructive surgery this past January, and I still remember laying in bed and I was like, you know, if I'm able to go through this major surgery, it's time for me to get back on track and get the help that I need to complete my transformation. Not quite sure if my weight had anything to do with my collapsed ankle. I did ask the doctor, but there wasn't any definitive answer. But I knew that with all the health-related issues I've endured, so I do, for years now, I was diagnosed with PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which a number of symptoms associated with it. Not one person is alike, but my story was hair loss, major increase in weight, especially in the midsection. Couldn't pinpoint menstrual cycle. Sometimes I would have a cycle that could last for months at a time. It was times I thought I was dying. I don't even know how I pushed through when there were months where this was going on for a really long time. And then in addition to that, infertility. And then fast forward, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Yeah. May 5th of 2016. And that was an interesting time because it took a really long time to figure out what was going on. So anyhow, just to fast forward, I had been putting this ankle situation off for a really long time. First, I thought it was just plantar fascia, and then it would go away a little bit, but then my ankle was really bad where, I have photos where my foot was completely collapsed inwardly, and it was the most painful thing ever. And then in addition to that, I had chronic pain, back, knees, shoulders, you name it. So I'm kind of all over the place, but back in February, I was like, you know what? I have the resiliency to push through and get through this, and I'm strong enough. I've been consistent for 5 years, working out, changed my eating habits, and I would lose weight. My highest weight was 344, and today I'm at 303. So I've lost 41 pounds. Yay, tally. So anywho, but it's taken 5 years to lose that amount of weight. And so I know that I need support, and I decided that weight loss surgery was going to be that tool I needed in my toolbox to further my progress in weight loss. And so, since I was about to be home for weeks at a time, recovering, can't lay down, hey, laptop's right there. Let me figure out my resources. Now, let me say, this is not my first time exploring weight loss surgery as an option, or bariatric surgery. I did try about 5 or 6 years ago with John Muir Health. Had a great surgeon, the best reviews. He was great at what he does, but we weren't the right match. It was more of, all right, you need to lose this pre-op weight. You need to get your BMI to this number. Until you get there, just come back. So I thought I put in the work that I needed to do to lose the weight, but fortunately, I never met the goal. I think I had lost about 22 pounds then. That was like when I first started working on my weight, when it was at 344, which was my highest weight ever. I was wearing a size 28. I was in pain. You think my face is chubby now. It was bigger. Neck was wider. And I was just so sad and depressed. And I didn't like going anywhere, walking anywhere. So anyway, when I had only lost 22 pounds and that wasn't to the desired weight that the surgeon wanted